What's going on, guys? It's Ryan back with another video, man. As you can see, we in the car. I got a different surprise for you guys today, man. So, as you know, I was with Mono. Mono's a good company, man. But, we're going into 2024 on a new leaf, man. So we trying to start it off right. So hopefully, I got a notification from FedEx that I got a package at the house waiting on me. So hopefully, when I pull up, it'll be outside. So let's see. So pulling up to my little townhouse, man. So hopefully it should be outside. Yes, sir. New box. I don't know if you can see the name on there or not. Let's see if I can zoom in. All right, guys, what's going on? As you can see, got a little situation going on. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen that I posted that I'm now an artist with Reunion Blues. I'm no longer with Mono, I'm with Reunion Blues. So backstory, I think the reason, but the reason why I got with Mono, so like when I first started off playing bass, my good brother Matt Ramsey, a lot of you guys probably know who he is. He plays bass for Kirk Franklin. When I first started traveling, I asked him, I was like, yo, bro, what case you using, for planes and stuff? So he was like, yo, I got the Mono M80. This is the vertical. The Mono M80 is a little bit like bigger than this one is. But, and this is like 2016. So I wasn't an artist yet. I was just, supporting the product. And then when I became an artist, probably like over the pandemic, it was cool. I've never had a problem with Mono stuff. They lasted. I think like my very first case that I got, though, I did have a rip. And then I guess, at the time they weren't as busy like as they are now. So it was like an easy switch. They sent me a bag. They wanted to see a picture of it, of course. So, I sent it to them. But now I feel like as the company got bigger, it's just kind of like, and it might just be me. I can't speak for everybody else, but it's like, as I got busier, I guess they get, things happen, they got busier. But like, stuff that I would need, it just takes a long time. Customer service takes a long time, I will say that. But, I done flown across the U.S. I done took Mono bags out the country. I've never actually checked this or checked my bass. I've gate checked, but I've never actually like checked this like a bag. But, on a plane, gate check, I've never had a problem. Snow, storms, any kind of storms, from New York in the wintertime, like my Mono case is always held up. And this case is actually probably about maybe a couple years old. I mean, I got like a couple scuffs on it that's just from, all the traveling, but it's, what I'm saying? I never really had a crazy issue. But this is the vertical case. And then, this is my Reunion Blues Continental case. So this Continental situation came about because another one of my good friends that my good brother DT, he plays guitar. He's a Reunion Blues fanatic. He was like, bro, Reunion Blues is where that, I get it. You like Mono. Everybody likes Mono. It might be the name, the hype, I don't know. But it's a good case. The Reunion Blues, this case is actually, as you can see, and there is a bass in here. I think my performance is in here. Yeah, so like my baby is in here, and it rained yesterday actually. So, but I had no problems. The rain, that was the first time it had been in rain. Yeah, inside of the case, it has a neck support. Scratch resistant on your head, or protects the case from the tuning pegs. and also at the bottom. The only thing I will say about my Reunion Blues case, I know this is mono, the vertical, like the M80 case is probably the same size storage space on this Continental bag. I will say that. It's about the same amount of space. So, but in here, you know, I got a volume pedal, strap, tuner, a couple cables, nothing crazy. And I could probably fit the same in here. I think like on my tours I would have volume pedal, I have like a course pedal, a couple pedals, some plugs, some 9-volt plugs. What else? What else I would put in there? That's really about it. But like, also when I'm traveling, I also carry a book bag too. So like, I think my thing with storage with this, it's not really that big of a deal for me because like, I'm not expecting to carry like my MacBook and all that kind of stuff in here. I wouldn't even put my MacBook in this. It's not the same kind of protection. I will say that the storage on this Continental case, the protection is a lot better than it is in this mono case. The mono is really focused on protecting your instrument. But right here, it's like super soft. Like I can push it in, you know what I'm saying? On the Continental, it's the same material that's protecting the actual case. So it's actually, you can push in a little bit, but it's still the same exact material. But back to the story on why I chose for Union Blues. So my good friend DT, like I said, he plays guitar. We work a lot together on different situations, but particularly with Trey McLaughlin, his tours, he plays guitar. DT has the RVX double case. So specifically, we took a trip. I think we were flying from Georgia. I'm in Georgia, if you don't know, to Las Vegas, and he checked his guitar. Not gate check, but he checked it like he was checking luggage. I said, whoa. I was like, you know, most of the time you see people check, you know, an instrument, it'll be in like one of those skeleton cases, like a harder case. But he was like, bro, I'm good. Like, just trust me, I'm good. So he checked his case. You know, they did what they did with the luggage. They was like, cool, boom, put it on the belt. Me, I gate checked mine because the plane was a little smaller. So I gate checked mine. We got to Las Vegas. Everybody's luggage coming down. His guitar came down. Like everybody's luggage, he picked it up. Like he didn't do nothing special. He didn't untune it. He didn't do nothing different at all. He didn't pad it. He didn't do anything. Open his case, and the RBX is there. Like, it's a little cheaper than the Continental case, but the RBX is still like really, 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 really great case. And I'm definitely gonna get one next. But he opened it up, and his guitar, perfect as we left. And I was like, man, that is, you know what I'm saying? That is really, really, really good. I think with Reunion Blues too, customer service is great. The reps are really great. The reply back, you email them, I don't care what time it is. I think I emailed them about something, maybe it was kind of late, probably like 5 p.m.-ish. And they emailed me right back. And I checked my email like at 9. And I replied back at 9, and they replied right back. So people are always available. I can see if it's like a crazy hour, but you know, typically after business hours, most companies, they be like, cool, I'm off work, but no. But I think the straps are nice. What's really nice about this is this part. Carrying it is really, really comfortable. The straps, if you want to detach the straps and you just want to carry it like a, you know, like the old school case. The disconnect is really easy. Couple clips. What's really cool, it zips down. Tuck them in. Zip it up. Boom. Super simple. This case is just, it is what it is. So I did have the new vertical mono case with the detachable wheels. All right, so that was a nice case too. It was a cool case. My only issue with that case was that the strap sat a little bit lower on it. So So when I would carry it, like if I didn't want to roll it around, because some situations like on rocks or whatever, I just didn't feel like rolling it. So when I would put it, put it on my back, which those straps do detach and they tuck into like a little pocket. But when I did decide to carry it, the top half sat higher. So I found myself like hitting the top of doors. I'm kind of tall, so hitting the top of doors, like, oh shoot, I gotta remember that I gotta kind of duck. But this case, I don't gotta worry about that because it just sits lower. This case, I ain't gotta worry about the same thing. But the one with the wheels, you do have to be mindful of how high your instrument sits now. It's just slippery basis because guitars are a little smaller. But yeah, I would duck, and then we'd be in hotel room with low ceilings. I'd be like, man, gotta duck. That was my only really major issue with that case. I no longer have that case. I sold it. This one is also for sale. So if you guys want to buy this case, I'm actually selling it really cheap. Comment below. If you follow me on socials, DM me. It's for sale. Super cheap. Not MSRP. So, but Reunion Blues, that's what we're going into with 2024, man. So, yeah, I love this case. I love this case. I'm excited to get some more. If you guys have any questions about any other cases, like I'm probably not going to do no reviews on like Gator cases or anything like that. I'm really all about protecting my instrument. I done had Gator cases before just for like just local stuff carrying around, and I didn't quite feel comfortable. So I would rather, if you guys do decide to get a case, either or is fine. Mono might cost a lot more than Reunion Blues too, but like I said, between this, like in comparing the Vertigo to the Continental, like I still got that same, and if you have a mono case, you know what I'm talking about, that push, like it protects your instrument, and instruments are cheap. This is my performance. It's not a cheap instrument, so you definitely want to be able to take care of your instruments and trust that, a case, like you trust the case on your phone. You want to protect your instrument at all costs. So, yeah, any questions, please drop them in the comments. So 2024, Reunion Blues, upcoming events. I do have a show Wednesday and Saturday. It's with Trey's kids group, teen group. I'll probably film some of that and let you know like how the day in the life of like the smaller stuff. It's not really small, but like just stuff around the city, stuff that I do. Like what's that like? Next year, back on the road, tour time again. Out the country, we got Canada, a couple of days in Canada. A lot of dates up north. So, and it starts in like February. So definitely be looking out for that. On my gamers, look out for that content. So Warzone, GTA RP, look out for that. But if you guys want to look at some of my gear, let me know, because I got my performance here. I got a couple other bases. If you guys want to know, I think I got some of my cabs, my Aguilar cabs, the SL cabs. Tap in. You already know, tap in game, man. If you watch the whole video, please hit that like and subscribe button. I'm trying to run it up. I'm trying to give you guys, answer most of the questions, guys. So I think a lot of videos that I see asking about the cases, it's all positive. I'm gonna tell the truth. I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm thankful for the situations, but guys need to know the truth about everything before you buy. So if you're gonna spend your money on something, know what you're getting into. And I'm happy to answer any questions. Please, please, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm not one of those gatekeepers that's not gonna answer any questions. If you got questions about performance, what's the process of getting a performance built? What's the process of, how to get endorsements? What's it like being endorsed? Please hit me up. Tap in, man. So if you watched the whole video, I definitely appreciate you. Until next time, I'm out. Oh, and let me compare. So the Reunion Blues is also a little slimmer than the Mono. I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but it's definitely a little slimmer. The vertical case also. So instead of unzipping like the whole case, this is what you call a top loading case. So it doesn't zip all the way down. Slip your base in, slip your base out. That's it. The Red and Blues doesn't do that, which is not a big deal. I think, especially when you said, I can see if you're in a rush, like you're late to a gig and you need to just put your instrument out and play. But if you setting up for a normal gig, you got sound check, it's not that big of a deal. So, but yeah, I think those the only two opinions. Also, DT, his RBS case, I think we've been doing trade shows since 2018, 2018-ish. As long as I've known him, he's had that same case. It's a double RBX Red and Blues case. It has a little wear, and not like rips wear. It just looks like he just had it a while, but like not even to the point where it looks old. You can just tell he travels, and he travels way more than I do. Flights and everything, and he has not a tear. His straps are still intact. It's holding up. It's holding up. The longevity of that case is amazing because he travels a lot, way more than I do. I think my mono case, this is number, I had an M80, I had a light, the bluish Vertigo, I had this one, and I had the other one with the wheels. This one's in good shape. I would use this for like local stuff. I would use the one with the wheels when I would fly out. But so I would kind of intertwine the two together. So the longevity kind of held up a little bit more. But like my M80, after a while, like I had a couple tears, and it would tear like in this area. I don't know why, but when they work, they work. Once it, I mean, even with the tear, like it still worked great. But it's like, why are you tearing? So, and it will be like not at a flight. It'll be like around the house, like sitting in the corner, just chilling. So that was kind of weird. But other than that, no problems. So that's what I will insert this into, probably somewhere in the middle. So, all right, this is it now. Oh, I guess I should say this. If you're asking, like, what case should I get for myself? The mono is a nice case. I think it's quite expensive. Like, I think like the new case with the wheels, I think it MSRP for over 300. And I think the Vertigo case is like 2 something. This case is in that same ballpark around 2 something. So I feel like the material is different. Like, I feel like I can scratch this all day or get something sharp and scratch it and it'll be fine. I think this material, if something's sharp, if you accidentally run and get something sharp, it's over. You're gonna get a rip. You're definitely gonna get a rip. It's definitely a nice, like, real graded material. But I think for me, like, besides the hype, like, forget the hype, like, you'll do good with the Red and Blues. I think you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to tell you what to buy. You buy what you like. These are my opinions. You know, my opinions don't matter to anybody else. But, Red and Blues. So, all right, I'm out. Oh, I guess I should say this. If you're asking, like, what case should I get for myself? The mono is a nice case. I think it's quite expensive. Like, I think like the new case with the wheels, I think it MSRP for over 300. And I think the Vertigo case is like 2 something. This case is in that same ballpark around 2 something. So I feel like the material is different. Like, I feel like I can scratch this all day or get something sharp and scratch it and it'll be fine. I think this material, if something's sharp, if you accidentally run and get something sharp, it's over. You're gonna get a rip. You're definitely gonna get a rip. It's definitely a nice, like, real graded material. But I think for me, like besides the hype, like forget the hype, like you'll do good with the Reunion Blues. I think you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to tell you what to buy. You buy what you like. These are my opinions. You know, my opinions don't matter to anybody else. But Reunion Blues. So, all right, I'm out.